technical knockout in a stunning upset.
I never dreamed he was that good of a fighter.
The man who was supposed to be dead won the fight and shocked the world.
The new WBA heavyweight champion of the world.
We have seen the sound and the fury. The sound is still reverberating around the world.
Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
When I come to fight, I bring everything with me.
And now comes the devastating fury.
My belief and theory in life is to destroy or be destroyed. And I'm looking forward to destroying.
The question will have to be, is it going to really be, I'm the champion? I will solidify my championship in all the minds of the unbelievers by defeating Tyson again.
And I don't look for the Tyson that I fought. I realize that I will have to be better, and I will be better.
Or will Tyson come back and defeat Holyfield?
I just lost to the better man that particular night. I'm going to win the title for a third time. We had a bad night, but I'm the best fighter in the world.
Tyson revealed today he suffered a cut in training, and his doctors advised him to postpone his rematch with WBA heavyweight champion Evander Holyfield.
It's something that nobody foreseen, nobody wanted. Just one of the misfortune things that happens in boxing.
Do you believe he's scared of you?
I think he would be more aggressive and probably punch more. This is a show of shows, the sound and the fury.
When Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield met in this now empty arena here at the MGM Grand, we witnessed one of the most heralded bouts in modern boxing history. Now, as the two best heavyweights of their generation meet once again for the WBA heavyweight title, their rematch will be more than a highly anticipated sporting contest between two very talented and very determined athletes. Instead, it will be an event that transcends the world of sports, attracting millions of interested viewers from around the world. To understand why this bout has generated so much attention, you must remember the intensity, the ferocity, and the courage displayed in their first bout held just a few months ago. Here's what happened.
And now, it's time for the bout you've all been waiting for. Finally, it is Showtime!
As expected, Mike Tyson comes out fast. How will Holyfield respond to these early brawling tactics?
Notice what Holyfield's doing. He's trying to push Mike back so Mike can't get the forward leverage and momentum. Genius.
Seconds of round 7 as they come together again. The headbutt.
That one buckled Tyson. I mean, Tyson actually got hurt.
Holyfield looking to air it out.
Holyfield's unloading. Now he's taking a shot. He's going for it.
Oh, Tyson's in trouble. Holyfield smothers Tyson. Looking to put Tyson down and end the fight. Tyson in trouble. He's saved by the bell.
Mike is out on his feet.
Oh, you got to go out and fight, okay? You got to go out and fight now, Mike. You got to fight now.
No matter what happens from here on in, we are looking at a sports legend in the purple trunks, Evander Holyfield. Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Mitch Halpern, stops the contest. He's the winner by way of technical knockout in a stunning upset. Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
Now, as Holyfield and Tyson train before they enter the ring for this eagerly awaited event, what changes will they be making in their camps and in their corners? And what new strategies will they employ when the bout begins? Now, during this show, we'll be traveling to the training camps for exclusive interviews with the fighters and their teams. Plus, we'll be looking at a special undercard and a series of unusual celebrity happenings surrounding this event. But first, what do Spike Lee and Johnny Mathis have to do with this rematch? Chances are you'll find out next.
Okay, 108 is up next, guys.
All right, check the gate.
Okay, all right, new deal. Check the gate, guys. Please, play back.
Let's go. Lay it in.
Roll sound.
I think a lot of times when you use music, it's always good to use stuff that's a counterpoint.
Chances are, 'cause I wear a silly grin.
To have me, who's been known all my life for singing romantic ballads, singing while these guys are duking it out. Leave it to Spike to figure it out.
John, you singing? It really makes a difference. Using the classic song by Johnny Mathis, Chances Are, and through computer-generated images, we will intercut Johnny Mathis in and around Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield as they slug it out.
The moment you come into view.
My whole creative approach to whether I'm doing music videos or documentaries or feature films or commercials, that we try to put a different spin in it and try not to do the same old stuff. Chances are anything can happen. And it probably will this fight.
Before the sun has had a chance to rise and the skyline remains cloaked in darkness, Evander Holyfield begins his day in an industrial section of downtown Houston.
Watch over each and every one of us as we endeavor to do. We ask that you continue to watch over our family.
A fighter's personality is often reflected in the tone of his training camp. And this camp, like the deeply religious Holyfield, exudes an air of dignity and confidence.
I truly believe that Mike probably can beat everybody except me. And the reason why Mike cannot beat me is because of what I believe in. And that's enough to get me through all the things that he may do.
In his first bout with Tyson, Holyfield, a prohibitive underdog, executed a brilliantly designed game plan, taking advantage of flaws in Tyson's style, his arcing punches, his squared stance, and his predictable game plan.
Tyson, as you know, has fought the same way all of his fights. Seek you out and destroy you. He was a great intimidator. That's what he was. And, you know, he scared guys, you know, the first round before he jumps into the ring, in the dressing room. However he could get the edge, he did. He was good at that.
Regardless of what all the quote-unquote experts had to say, Holyfield has always said that he was going to beat Tyson. We weren't looking for a knockout, but a knockout is always gravy.
A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. A straight right hand. Nick Halpern stops the fight.
The new WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
Despite the many changes Tyson is now making in his training camp, Holyfield and his team believe Tyson cannot correct his mistakes and create a new game plan in time for the rematch.
What plan could he have other than the plan that he's already used? There's not enough time for him to change his style. But he's been fighting that way since he was about 12 years old. So how can he change in a matter of 4 or 5 months? It's impossible.
As soon as he gets hit, he's going to revert right back to what he's been doing all along, which is coming right at you and blasting. There you go.
Because they are convinced that Tyson will not be able to change, Holyfield and his corner are candid about the tactics and strategies they are now implementing.
I used to jab real well, but I miss a lot of shots, and And I think I should have used my legs a little bit more.
And I watched that tape, and I don't think he used his legs as much as he can. I don't think he generated as much force as he's capable of. So we're doing a lot more work, a lot more drills with a variety of equipment that's designed to help your legs.
We're trying to get Holy to stay low, not get so tall.
When you have a lower position, you got more balance than when you're standing up tall. When you stand up tall, you at the finishing point of your power, so that's where your power will stop. But as long as you're down, you can generate more force.
If he squares up with Tyson, we got a problem. So we stress angle, angle, angle. Give him angles and lots of movement, lots of head feints, a lot more uppercuts because Tyson bends down.
That's it, that's it. Finish him off strong. All snappy, all explosive. That's good work, Holy.
Despite all the strategies and tactics, the rhetoric and posturing, Evander Holyfield truly believes he will win this fight because of his inner strength and spiritual beliefs.
Mike may punch harder than me, but I can take it. Mike may outspeed me, but I can take it. But I can punch too, and I got fast hand too. It's just, can he take what Evander do? I'm in peace with myself because ain't nothing no man can do that I can't handle. And so when you have that, then you have victory.
I think it's like the rumble in the jungle, all that. It's like what fight events used to be, and now we've got a real fight finally.
I think that Tyson is probably his last shot. And I think Holyfield is going to be reluctant to let it go.
It was a great fight, the first fight. And we'll see what, I think that Mike comes back strong in this fight.
Guess what? MTV is right in their house. I'm going to be there having a blast. I can't believe it. Matter of fact, I think I'm a ref the fight. I think that's the closest you can get. Be the referee. If I could ref it, all right, fellas, want a clean fight? All right, Tyson, you stay there. All right, Holyfield, right there.
The Telford stops the fight, and Holyfield has won.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness.
I used to have a bad day at the office. I don't get emotionally affected by it. I lost, and my life is miserable, and it's over, and I don't sweat about it, and then we just take care of it next time.
Now, months later, in a nondescript gym in a secluded section of Las Vegas, Mike Tyson trains for the most pivotal bout of his career. While outside the building, he remains friendly and relaxed with his fans. Inside, where only a few are allowed to enter, he trains in an atmosphere filled with determination and menace.
We're here to work, and this is a job, and we're not here to play. I know I'm in for a tough fight. I'm just gonna try to take this very serious this time.
In an effort to prepare himself for this all-important rematch, Tyson and his team have made serious changes in his camp and in his corner. While they have moved his training from Ohio to Las Vegas, of greater significance, Team Tyson enlisted the services of new head trainer Richie Giacchetti.
There you go. Come on, top. Right back. Come on.
Richie and Mike always worked well together. We always felt that.
There you go. There you go. Stick it. There you go.
We have always been aware of the fact that Mike has to feel totally confident in who's in his corner for him to really maintain his level of intensity throughout the training camp, not just the night of the fight.
2 to go. Come on. Pick it up. Pick the speed up. Come on. 2 to go.
I just wanted to work with Richie.
Come on.
I just took something I want to take serious, and it's a serious fight, and I just wanted to deal with Richie. I worked with Richie on 4 other occasions.
I'm the guy to come in when Mike lost in Tokyo, so I already knew a lot of things. I had a handle on what I had to do going in there. And I didn't go in there and browbeat him up. And we went in there and we talked about what he did wrong. And we're working to overcome that to make it better.
In their first bout, Holyfield surprised Tyson with a well-formulated game plan, smothering Tyson's superior power by moving inside, keeping him off balance by effectively counterpunching while continually capitalizing on a variety of weaknesses in Tyson's style.
He just took advantage of all my mistakes. I was extending my punches, I wasn't moving.
I just seen that, in his mind, he was just going to knock the guy out.
It's a thrill. had real fast counter punches, first-class counter punching. It was awesome.
I see no jabs. I see a guy just trying to knock somebody out, loading up and rushing in. And I see no game plan of a fight whatsoever.
I really thought I was just go over there and just obliterate him quickly. And they have no game plan.
Since their victory, Holyfield and his camp have openly discussed their winning game plan with the media. But Tyson and his camp remain secretive about the ways they plan to win the rematch.
All right, you guys, we got some things we got to work on. I want you to see. Let's go. Why should I portray and give away some things that we're working on? So now I let them figure it out, what I'm working on. I know Mike can punch. I mean, the world knows he can punch. Am I going to work on the punch? I'm working on other things.
Work off the jab. Keep to your game plan. Quit looking for one goddamn punch.
It's nobody's business but, you know, the night of the fight, and the public will see, and we'll regain our title. And so now the case is closed.
I'm aware of what I'm getting myself into. I know what I have to do to prepare. I'm just going to try to take this very serious. I've been beating up a lot of guys, and I've been taking myself serious. And I'm going to just try this one time to do the right thing. Just as a human being, to go to the gym all the time, be on time, listen, and just do the right thing.
We saw it was a great fight the last time out, and so I would anticipate another great fight.
Tyson's going to win.
Holyfield.
Tyson.
Holyfield.
Tyson.
Holyfield. I got Holyfield. I don't bet, but I'll pick Holyfield. $3 on Holyfield.
They both got something to prove. I think you're going to see a new Mike Tyson out there. He got a lesson last time.
Anything could happen, you know. I have a feeling for Holyfield.
I mean, I think they're both great, so it's going to be a great, great fight.
Before Holyfield and Tyson meet to determine who will be the WBA heavyweight champion of the world, the legendary Julio Cesar Chavez will enter this ring on the very same night in search of his 100th win. And while the two heavyweights train in the seclusion of their respective training camps, the six-time world champion from Culiacan, Mexico, has a very different way of preparing for his landmark bout.
I'm a fighter that likes to fight constantly. If I lost some quality at some point, it was precisely because I fought too infrequently.
Hoping to change this, Chavez, with 99 wins in 18 years, is returning to the training methods that once made him boxing's best. All of these bouts will, of course, be followed by the rematch between Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson.
I have an edge, not because I won the fight, not because, you know, I got the best of him. It's just what I believe in gives me the edge.
I'm looking forward to knocking him out. My theory is to destroy or be destroyed, and that's just, I love that theory, and I love that way of life.
This is a unique, rare, and wonderful mixture of sports and emotion and passion that is going to be flowing that evening, excitement and the pumping of your heart. The adrenaline is flowing, the momentum is so large you can cut it with a knife, and it's growing by geometric progression. So the excitement is in the air, and it's a contagion, and everyone is becoming addicted.
It's Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson live on pay-per-view. I'm Steve Albert, and thanks for watching Holyfield versus Tyson 2, the event.